What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Boxing Club Podcast. I am yours truly, Big Chubbs, alongside with my pod mate, Lou Almighty. What's up, baby?
What up, baby? What up?
What's cracking, Pimpin?
Another day on the pod.
Another day on the pod. We got another guest with us today. He's a pod mate alumni. He's
Pod
one of
master.
the homies from the Roach Clip Podcast, Mr. Tolo. What's poppin', Pimpin?
What's poppin', boys? Shout
How
out
you
to
doing?
the Boxing Club Podcast. How you guys doing?
We're
We're
chilling,
doing
bro.
good. We're doing
Everything
good,
good?
bro.
Hey, let everybody know where you
Representing.
can get these shirts at, bro. These are comfortable and bomb. They look nice.
Oh yeah, you could just hit me up. Those are limited runs though, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I got that special. That special.
So cop them while they hot.
Yeah, they're popping while they're hot.
So what's up,
So-
fellas? How's everybody been?
No, we're good, bro. We good. So look,
Hold on,
everybody
espérate.
thought
How's the weather in Arizona, bro? How's Phoenix? You guys flooded the other day, no?
It's getting better. I think the east side flooded. There was all kinds of damage done to homes and shit. But the weather's getting better. It's not as hot. Still hot. For you Cali boys, you guys will fucking melt out here. But
Fuck yeah.
other than that, it's been getting better.
I melt at 95. 95, I don't come out of the house. Fuck that.
Well,
All out of work and
95,
shit.
95
fuck
I'm in heaven.
Hey, bro.
Hell no.
So right here, the heat starts in June. I
Yeah.
haven't turned off my AC way since June, dog. That's just been
Yeah, I haven't-
at 68.
I haven't turned it off since March or April.
Hinga su madre, no mames.
Of 2005.
For real, dog.
Oh
Hey,
man, so
You keep it at 68? That's crazy.
at 68, bro.
Yeah, this fool's place is like super. It's like an igloo, bro. I go in there and I'm like start shivering and shit. It's all hot outside.
Hey, this
But
fool's
I'm-
like, hey, it's fucking 111 outside. And he's like, hey, wait, do you have a blanket, dog? And I was like,
Yeah.
Colder than a
Oh,
death cell in here.
Yeah, everybody's got beanies inside. They're like Kevin McAllister. No, the 95 and up, don't like count me out. I ain't coming outside. I ain't doing shit. It sucks, bro. I hate the heat. Over where we're from, man, it's Timberland boots, hoodies every day at night. After 6 o'clock, the fog comes in. It's chilly. Just
We're
chilly.
the complete opposite over here. Chanclas and tank tops 24/7.
Yeah, sunburns and shit.
Fuck
Fuck
that,
that. Hell.
it's chanclas, tank tops, and boxers that way, porque ni chores te pones, güey.
Hell.
Dude, I got my chanclas imprinted onto my feet. Like my whole foot's brown.
Yeah,
except
yeah,
the thong part of the chancla.
He's got thongs on his
hell
feet.
no. Damn.
So,
So
Yeah.
hey, hold on, bro.
explain it, bro. Explain it.
You
Explain
rudely interrupted me.
it. I know.
But let
my
me
bad.
get back to it. So you guys all thought this was going to be a boxing episode. Got him. It's not. It's actually going to be a beginner screen print 101 tutorial / opinions on some boxing. You know what I'm saying?
So start it away. Start it off, player.
Well, we're gonna drop a couple of screen print gems. You know, a couple of experienced gems for the beginners. You know, you might want to click on this and get a couple of freebies because I usually charge for that info. But first, let's start off with boxing. What is going on Saturday? This Saturday. 2 days.
Saturday. It's finally here. The trilogy. Canelo Triple G, which not a lot of people really wanted to see that, but they're hyping it up pretty good, and you know what I mean, the face-offs are getting a little bit intense. I still believe that Canelo is going to win no later than the 9th round. I think he's gonna pick him apart right off of the jump, and it's Canelo all day, baby. You know, we are we are paying pay-per-view premium, so I want to see a good show. The undercard is gonna be pretty dope. The homie Diego Pacheco is fighting on that card, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Representing Zacatecas and South Central California, so make sure you guys tune in and support the homie Diego Pacheco. But our homeboy over here from the Roach Clip, Mr. Tolo, he's like Louis, as Lou is a fucking Charlo lover. Tolo is the same thing. He's a fucking Triple G lover to the max.
Kazakhstan for life, sir.
Kazakhstan. So why don't you so why don't you give us your opinion and your thoughts on Saturday's event, bro?
Oh, I think we have fireworks for sure. I think Canelo's gonna come out and knock this fool's head off. But in the process, Triple G's gonna withstand the onslaught and gas this other guy out. And I think Triple G's gonna end up knocking him out within 10 rounds. It's gonna be a knockout regardless. But I think whoever works the body more is gonna have the bigger chance of that knockout, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So you think Triple G's gonna knock out Canelo?
I think so.
Really?
Damn. Listen. That's the only way he can win.
Yeah.
That's the only way he can win. Look, if let's take it. This is a trilogy, so let's take it back to the first fight. The first fight,
Triple G
I watched it in this home theater. I've said it before. I think Triple G won.
I think so too.
Canelo didn't look like bulldozer bull angle fighting Canelo. He was shook a couple times. He looked his face. If you replay the first fight, there was a few times where he was pulling every tool out of the toolbox, like his nasty overhand right, landed it flush, and Triple G ate it and came and kept coming forward, and you can see in his face he was like how the fuck do you stop this guy? You can't, right? Now shift gears into the second fight. The first one was a draw, right? If I remember correctly, It was a draw.
Yep,
draw.
I think I'll take the draw. But I actually think Triple G did more. He was active more. Maybe got a few points in to win the fight. So the draw was like, I'll take the draw. But I actually think Triple G won. Now the second fight, people argue that Triple G won. I think Canelo clearly won. I think Canelo clearly won because Canelo knew he couldn't hurt him. In a sense, he had to box him, move, and just be more intelligent in the ring. And I guess the third one, I would like to watch it. I'm going to watch it.
I didn't ask to watch it.
Yeah. I didn't ask for the fight, but I'll take the fight because, in my opinion, in the late years of Triple G's not career, but he's an older dude. I still think he has power, and he's got a new trainer. I think he should have stuck with Abel Sanchez. He hasn't looked the greatest in his first few fights with that trainer, but he definitely
his last performance looked pretty good.
His very last one, but what about the one before?
It was shaky.
Ooh, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it was very shaky, actually.
He needs to come out. Just like, it's funny you mentioned the Charlos, me being a Charlo lover. You got to come out like the Charlos. You got to swing for the fences and know that this is your big last hoorah. There's no other name you could fight to command a stage like this. He needs to come out and be like, I'm going to put it all on the line. Either I'm going to take you out or you're going to take me out. Somebody's going out. That's the mentality he's got to come with because he's got to come with it all. And Canelo's going to do what he's going to do regardless.
What do you think, Tolo?
I feel you on that. I think that's the biggest thing people are questioning is Triple G's age.
Yeah.
That's what got me a little bit. I don't think he can withstand the shit that Canelo's bringing. To be honest with you.
What have you seen that makes you think that?
Just his age. I understand his last performance was top notch, bro. Like he looked really good in his last performance.
But I'm saying, besides age, what are you seeing in his performances that makes you think that he can
how long ago was his last fight?
I don't remember. A few months ago, right? 8
Nah,
months
hell
ago.
no. He
A
fought
year ago.
early last year.
That Asian dude, right?
Yeah, early last year. And he took some punishment, but he still won. You know what I mean? And he looked nice doing it. But if he takes that punishment, the same punishment that the dude gave him, Canelo's way stronger.
Well, there's a reason he takes longer now. He's old, like you said, he is older. He's also smarter. So he knows, like, I gotta recoup as closest to 100 as possible. When you're younger, you can offset that by your age and your athleticism. When you're older, you gotta make, you know what I mean? You take all that damage to the head, that brings bouncing around. You can't do that often, dude. And just as a human being, now imagine an older gentleman or lady taking that type of punishment at that age. He's got to recover, and he probably already knew, like, my next opportunity might be Canelo. Like, why would he waste that opportunity on, you know what I mean, on something else, fighting somebody else? He already made his legacy. He doesn't have to prove anything. There's nothing he has to prove. He's Triple G for a reason, dog. So that's how I see it. I think they're underestimating my boy. He still has the power. How old was the dude he fought a year ago? You know what I mean?
I was young.
World renowned boxer. And he ended up finishing this cat. You know what I mean? Way younger than him. Younger than Canelo, I think.
So what? Go for it.
No. I want to say that there is no question that Triple G is Triple G. I mean, he destroyed careers. Gabe Rosado, he finished Lemieux, and Lemieux was nice. And now they're using Lemieux as kind of like a gatekeeper. But at the time, Lemieux was very nice, and he stopped. He would stop everybody. And when he fought Canelo, even I was kind of like, why don't Canelo just fight him? And when he fought him, I was like, fuck, like he really is tough. But after the Canelo fight, he seemed gun shy. And I don't think it's him particularly. I think it was he switched trainers and camps from what he was so used to for so long. Now it's something different. He seemed gun shy, just kind of getting the rhythm of things. But so did, Ryan Garcia with Joe Goose, and he looked a little different because the chemistry is a little different. But nonetheless, he's right. He is still Triple G for a reason. Now, the question that a lot of people are saying is, how is Canelo going to do after his first loss since Floyd Mayweather? Now fighting a tough motherfucker. You can't take that away. He's tough as fuck, Triple G. And Canelo took a loss, now coming in to fight Triple G. And I don't know if you guys watched the presser. This fight was actually going to take place in 2019 or 2020, but COVID pushed it off, and they each had to take different avenues thereafter. But now they're coming back full circle to finish the trilogy. But so they mentally knew they were going to fight each other regardless, sooner or later. So I don't think it's like a surprise that they're training in any surprise. They kind of knew they were going to fight each other. But I still have Canelo, man. Canelo's just tough to beat. Bivol was. Chubbs called it. Chubbs called the Bivol thing. He's like, I think Bivol's gonna take it. And I'm like, nah, he's big, but I don't know. I don't think so. And I was like, what the? I was in Rhode Island, right? I was in Boston. Chubbs. I was like,
in Boston.
What the fuck? I was blown away, dude. Blown away.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna put some skin in the game.
What does this say? What does this say for Triple G's legacy if he wins on Saturday?
Triple G's legacy?
Yes.
Man, it's going to be the biggest victory of his career. Canelo has always been the yin yang to Triple G and Canelo have always been their opposites. They're like they were each other's nemesis through the last 5-6 years?
Yeah.
Right? 5-6 years. And it wasn't a big staple for Canelo when the first one they got. A lot of people say he lost and he got a draw. And then, the second fight he beat him easily. I actually think Canelo is a different fighter towards Triple G, or in opposites of Triple G. He's a different fighter in the sense that he will fight you the first time, take everything he learned in that experience and capitalize on it. And that's what separates elite level fighters like the best to do it was Floyd Mayweather. If he rematched you, you were absolutely picked apart. He's a wizard in there. You were picked apart and dominated in the second go. And I think Canelo kind of brings the same thing. He
And who else? Who else, Louis? Who else?
Jermell Charlo, baby. Jermell Charlo, he knocks you out in the rematch, baby. You know that. But yeah, I think that Canelo brings that. He's high IQ, and Triple G is more of a he's not one dimensional technically, but he's straight up and down. What you see is what you get, and even though it's tough as shit, it's like fighting a brick wall. He's coming to try and stop you. That's what Triple G does. So you have to strategize around that in a sense. He's tough, man. It's just you can't count him out. You can never count out Triple G. He's a tank, man. He's a stopper.
What do you think? Does it go to the judges?
No,
I don't think so. This is going to be a banger.
Canelo stops him before the 9th round.
Before the 9th? You want a double or nothing on that Johnny Walker?
For the win, or are we calling rounds?
Hey, you know what, bro? In Arizona, I could get liquor delivered to my house, homie, so it'll be easy for you.
That is awesome. So let's put some skin in the game here. So what's the bet? Let's put the bet out.
I got a personal bet with Chubbs.
Okay,
if he ends it with the 9, double or nothing.
Double
now,
or nothing.
Canelo knocks him on the 10th. He still owes me that bottle. You know what I mean? Because he's saying with the 9.
Okay.
That's his numbers, not mine.
Within 9. Within 9.
Double or nothing, that it doesn't happen within 9?
Double or nothing.
All right. 2 blacks, right?
Two Johnny Walkers.
All right. 2 Johnny Walkers.
Black or double black?
Hey, you heard it, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
No, you heard it live and clear.
I've won like 2 or 3 bottles off this dude. He paid. So
the jinx is in effect.
Yeah, it's
but now we're gonna do a podcast bet. We're gonna do the Boxing Club podcast versus the Roach Clip podcast bet.
Okay.
You guys are Team Canelo. I mean, we're Team Canelo.
Nah, dude.
Don't try to confuse.
We are Team Canelo, right, Lou?
Yes, I think Canelo's gonna win.
You and Franco, Triple G's.
I'm Triple G. I think he's Canelo, but he don't matter right now. He's not here.
All right.
Absence.
So we're gonna do we're gonna do a bet.
Okay, bet.
If Canelo wins, you come to Cali and collect your bottles, and we do a podcast. And if Triple G wins, we go to Phoenix, and I take you your bottles, and we do a podcast.
Damn.
How about that?
Man. You know what? I'm in.
You're in?
Hell yeah.
I'll bring all the roaches with me.
Yeah, bring the whole Roach Clip.
If not, you could come meet them over here.
Hey, you're gonna bring them all, bro. We're all gonna have some fun. We're all gonna get.
That's actually a good road trip. Driving from Phoenix to Elsinore, not to Riverside County.
But yeah, bro. So it's a virtual handshake.
We look like Joe Biden. We're like Joe Biden right now. Who's this?
Oh
fool?
shit!
Oh yeah. Hey, don't even pull the Joe Biden card. We're gonna show up and be like, "What happened? What bottles?" Hey, that's fucked up. Don't talk about the president like that.
Hey, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun on that road trip, dude. Make sure you pack a lot of snacks. Make sure to fill up and blind because the gas gets expensive.
Hey, we gotta watch the fight first.
We're gonna take 4 bottles and end up with 2.
Yeah,
Hey, why don't we?
Or one.
Hey, why don't we do a Zoom call during the fight?
Let's do it on Instagram.
Let's do it.
No, we'll do it like here on Zoom.
Let's do it.
During the fight?
Oh, yeah, let's do Instagram so it's live. Yeah, during the fight.
All right.
Just that fight, not the whole event, but the main event.
Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it. That's dope. That's dope. I'll probably be at Chubb's, so we'll do it.
Oh, even better. You guys are going to fight together.
So speaking of exciting fights, it's not officially announced, but it's heavily rumored.
Spence and Crawford.
It's
don't jump the gun, yes, say.
And I know
it's been all over. It's been all over.
It's
today.
Heavy.
It's real heavy right now.
So who you got on that?
Spence and Crawford. I'm gonna go with Spence, dog.
Spence?
I'm gonna go with Spence.
Dude, that is such a tough fight to call because Bud is disgusting good. And Spence is also, God, every time I thought like, how the fuck are you gonna come back from a almost fatal accident and fight Danny fucking Garcia and he beats him? And then, I mean, shit, bro, he's fought Sean Porter, he's fought Danny, he's fought Kell Brook, he's retired a couple motherfuckers. I'm like, God, this fucking guy's good. A couple of rookie mistakes, but nonetheless, he's such a well-rounded fighter, almost a perfect fighter. And I want to say Bud is a perfect fighter. Very fluid, man, fucking fluid. The punches, the footwork work hand in hand. There really isn't much I can say about him being lacking thereof. You know what I'm saying? In attributes. His footwork is crazy. He's ambidextrous, left and right, fluidly. Not he doesn't push it. He's a great finisher. So is Spence, but Bud is a very composed finisher. When you're hurt, he'll take advantage. He's never like overexerting himself. He'll pick you apart when he needs to. He moves when he needs to. He pops when he needs to.
Hit you with the left and hit you with the right.
Oh my God, he never does the same thing over and over. You know, you can't figure him out like that. He keeps it moving, keeps you thinking. His ring generalship is crazy. He never lets you take positions of the fight or control of it. Man, I don't know. Who do you got, Chubbs? So you got Spence?
I got Spence. I don't know. I like him more. I like him more as a fighter.
You know why I used to say Spence hands down? Because I thought he was huge. Because he could fight 154. He could fight 154 tomorrow, but he can make his body can make 147. He's never had weight issues. So I'm like, he's a big motherfucker. And Bud Crawford is small.
Little.
No, he's not. No, that's what I used to think too.
He's a little bitty baby.
No, he's not, dude. He's a big fucker too. Here's the problem. We just never see him walking around next to the PBC guys. So we're used to seeing PBC guys. We're used to seeing how big or small Danny is, how big or small Thurman and Broner. And Broner's a little short fucker. But you can tell the difference in size and weight. And Bud is never around him, so we're like, oh no, he looks fucking small. He's tiny.
Is it because he fights small?
Maybe. There's a video circulating of him arguing with Spence, and I'm like, he's fucking big. He's as tall or taller than Spence.
Are you sure he wasn't? Are you sure he wasn't standing on top of a phone book?
Nah, he's a big dude, bro. He's a full-fledged welterweight. I used to think otherwise, and I'm convinced he's a full-fledged welterweight. He's gonna fill in that 47 pounds, heavy, and that's a big factor, man.
That's a tough fight to follow.
They are kind of the same height.
These two fools are on top of the game. That's why it's so rare to see two dudes on top. Are they different promotions as well?
Heavy. No. They're two
Top rank
different
and PBC.
promotions. Yep, and they don't do no business together, bro.
They hate each other.
That's even tougher to make. Now you got two
top dogs
in different
two different sides of the street. Yep.
Different hoes and different area codes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's happening, man.
Hey, was it different in the old school? Because I remember as a kid, everybody fighting
Everybody
each other.
fought, right? Everybody fought.
Yeah.
But what was it the same though? We just don't know because we were fucking kids, or
I don't know.
No.
You know what? A lot more money has gone involved. A lot more. People are getting way bigger paydays.
No, bro, they're getting smarter. They're getting smarter because remember
For
back
the money.
in the day. True, but remember back in the day, it was like 2 promotional companies. If it was a top big name fight, top billing,
Don
it was 2
King
promotional.
and Don King and Top Rank.
I think it was Top Rank. Yeah, Top Rank was one of them. Yeah, Don King, Top Rank, and I think one more, and then De La Hoya came out. Ooh, oh,
Hey.
scared. No, De La Hoya did his thing, and now you got like 5 different big promotional companies that will usually work together, except for like 2, and that's the older guys, like Top Rank. That dude, he don't give a fuck. He told Bud Crawford himself, "I'm not gonna put money into you. For what I paid for you. I could buy myself a Beverly Hills. Yeah, I could buy myself a Beverly Hills. No, he told him straight to his face. He don't give a shit."
Bob Arum does not give a shit.
He don't give a fuck, and he shouldn't. He's like, what? How old is he, Chuck? Like 80 years old.
Old as fuck.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he's on his way out.
Mother sucker.
He has nothing to prove, man. He built Floyd. He built De La Hoya. He built Fernando. He built all these big ass names. He got nothing to prove, man. He's a legendary promoter.
He's a legend in the game.
Yeah,
but I think they should stop that. Oh.
Oof.
Ouch.
Ooh. Damn. Amen to that.
That's dangerous.
Damn. So, all right. So we got that Spence Crawford prediction,
and that's rumored for November, correct?
For November 16th.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Man, I like the last quarter of the year. That's where you get all the big
heavy,
fights.
bro.
Fuck yeah.
Heavy.
And I'm a UFC guy as well, so then that's the UFC does the same thing. The last 3 months of the year is dude, he looked good.
Yeah, right.
He looked good. Yeah, he looks slick out there, bro.
You think he's gonna go into boxing?
Was a lot better. What up?
You think he's gonna go into boxing?
Oh, definitely, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Definitely. He used to train with like Andre Ward and shit, dude. He's an old Cubato, you know what I mean? He's what, 38 years old?
Yeah, he was born in 84.
So, spring chicken, but he's got a big name. And he's better. He's going to cash out on it right now.
And that fool will get paid. Like, if you think he's going to come out here and fight all these fucking YouTubers, bro, he's fucking everybody up.
Oh, yeah, bro, yeah.
Or do you think he's going to come out and fight YouTubers, or you think he's going to come out and fight real pros?
I think he'll fight Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Heyday.
Jake Paul will not take that fight. Jake Paul will not take that fight.
Especially after what Silva does to him, he ain't getting one.
So that's a great point. That's a great point. And I used to say Jake Paul will not take the Silva fight, even at his older age. And he's doing it. So I'm like, he keeps proving me wrong. He's like Canelo. I used to be a big Canelo skeptic. And
You're a Canelo hater at first.
Not a hater. I was a skeptic. I was like,
you were a hater, bro.
No, but I
now
have
you're
my
all
reason.
up on the Chile.
I'm like, no, I was a skeptic because the weight issues and he was fighting Kirkland. I'm like, well, why is he fighting Kirkland? Why doesn't he fight this guy? Why doesn't he fight that guy? But then it slowly just proved everybody wrong. Same thing with Jake Paul. I'm like, you're fighting NBA players, you're fighting washed up MMA guys. But I'm like, when he fought what's the black dude's name? I always forget his fucking name. He's a legend too. Woodley. No, Woodley. So when he fought Woodley, I was like, all right, I'll take this one because Woodley's no joke, man. He's on a fucking video game and everything. And when he beat him, then knocked him out the second time, I'm like, dude, Jake Paul can fucking fight. You can't take that away. He just lacks the experience.
Call me crazy, bro. Experience. Call me crazy. I think Jake Paul knocks out the Spider.
I don't think he knocks him out. I think
you know why? Why? Because the last time the Spider tried to box, he got knocked out.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
No,
did.
he didn't.
No, he
No,
didn't.
he didn't.
He beat the shit out of Chavez Jr. easily.
But come on, bro. Chavez Jr. fucking wears heels, bro.
I don't like. So let's not take. You cannot take. You're right, but you can't take away
But
the
look,
fact that. Hold on. Let me get my point out, and then I want to hear your opinion. You cannot take away the fact, and a lot of people said the same thing you did, just jumped right on it. And I said, you guys were not singing the same tune before the fight. A lot of people were like, oh, he's fucking crazy. Oh, Chavez Jr. Chavez Jr. was a solid bona fide champion when he trained. The only person that beat Chavez Jr. was Chavez
himself.
Jr. Was himself. Apart from the fact that my boy Sergio Martinez put a paliza on him, but that's because Chavez Jr. didn't really train. And even I know that. And I'm a huge fan of Sergio Martinez. But Chavez Jr. beat himself. He never trained. He fucked off his entire career because he was rich. Plain and simple. But he has natural raw ability to come in against a MMA guy that's MMA'd his whole life. I was like, this could be kind of interesting. But he beat the fuck out of Chavez Jr. I'm like, he actually looks good though. I'm like, he beat his ass. And I think Silva's going to train his ass off. So is Jake Paul, and it's going to be interesting. But I still, I'm going to edge Paul. Youth is always a big factor.
I think Jake Paul knocks him out.
You think he knocks him out, huh?
I do. I really do. I see visions, bro.
I don't know.
Well, they're usually fucking wrong.
Call me crazy. Fuck you.
The difference between Silva and everybody else, Jake Paul has fought. Silva is a boxer. You can tell by his movement.
No,
you can tell. Right. There's a difference, bro. There's no stiffness. Can he beat Canelo? No. But can he beat YouTubers? All day, bro. All day.
He can't beat my boy Lou.
Lou Almighty will knock out Silva, bro.
And Jake Paul on the same night, homeboy.
Same back to back, baby.
You're going to pull a KSI.
Yeah, right. No, listen. Jake Paul, as much as I was skeptic of him too, he's only fighting experience time because he can crack. He can crack. You can't argue it. His boxing momentum is what he's fighting because he just doesn't have the amateur, even the pro record, the sparring, doing it since you were 15, 16 years old up until your 30s. He doesn't have it. He doesn't know it. He's learning on the job. But nonetheless, he's putting in the time. He probably works harder than fucking Chavez Jr. And he's only been fucking like 4 years. So he's only fighting the experience. He's not fighting ability and he's not fighting dedication, none of that shit. He's overexerting himself in dedication, I think, and not overworking himself, but working extremely hard, harder than the next guy, because he's trying to really achieve something. And I fucking give it to him, man. He's putting asses in seats. I'm with it. I'm like, cool. But Silva, man, Silva's probably the best MMA guy in all of MMA history, no? I would say so.
He's a top
Anderson Silva, bro, is
Chuck Liddell was
No, Chuck Liddell was dope, but
Silva did that's gonna be hard to top in UFC is he defended his title 12 straight times.
Yeah, straight time. Yeah.
Wow,
straight
bro, you know how hard that is?
And easily, bro. He made it look easy. He was.
Oh, when he was young, he was the Matrix and made it
like,
what the hell? Have you seen this shit in slow motion?
I'm not huge in UFC. That shit is hard to follow, bro, because those motherfuckers are fighting like every week.
Yeah, and they lose and then they go right back to the top the next fight and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's tough, bro. It's tough, and it's a different sport, so you got to give them their due credit. But Silva, bro, I remember watching this dude when Silva was on. I'm like, I'll be surprised if that dude loses. And when I'd watch, it was watching Silva was almost like watching Floyd. It was like the dude looked. Yeah, bro, look.
It was that level, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
The dude looked like he knew what you were about to do. Like Floyd, people were like, "Oh, it's fucking rigged." It's like, no, it's just the fucking IQ is crazy good. He snatches your fucking confidence and he dictates how the fight goes. So it looks like he's he knows what you're about to do, and that's how Silva did it, bro. I would watch Silva. I'm like, how the fuck did he know that he was gonna shoot? Man, he was
so sick. That dude was so sick, bro. In
bro.
In his prime.
In his prime, bro.
In his prime, I think he's the GOAT. Even like of all time, he's top 3 for me. Just because at the end of his UFC career wasn't as glamorous, but you can't take away what he did. I think he won a record 14 or 15 fights in a row. Defended the title 12 times in a row, which hasn't ever been done.
So who's your top guys in MMA?
The top dude is Bones Jones, bro. That's the GOAT.
Bones.
Didn't that fool get in trouble for like fucking PhDs and shit or whatever?
PhD, he's smart. Peds, bro.
PEDs.
He got in trouble for being smart.
Peds.
Yeah, he got some kind of banned substance in his blood, but it was like, I don't know. It's politics, you know what I mean? It's politics, just like Canelo, right? He ate the carne asada from Tijuana, and he said all of a sudden there's roids in there.
Look at Chubbs. He's like, no.
That fool, hey, he was at my carne asada when that shit happened, bro.
when I think of MMA,
I put Bones Jones as the top dog of them all. I think I don't think there's a human being alive that could beat him in a straight up fight 1-on-1.
Really?
Yeah, street fight, like a fight.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a human being in the world that could beat that guy 1-on-1.
No,
he's never lost a fight. When he first started, bro, he was killing everybody within the first round.
Good, bro. Yeah.
He's got one loss on his record, and it's bullshit because he was dominating this guy, ragdolling him all 2 or 3 rounds. But they disqualified him for illegal elbows while the dude was down. And that was only John Jones' second or third fight. He's also the youngest UFC champion ever. He's never lost a championship fight. The only reason he vanquished the title this time because he's gonna move up from light heavyweight to heavyweight to try to conquer the heavyweight division. Because he already lapped everybody 2 or 3 times, dude, in the light heavyweight division. There's really no more challenges for him there.
So who's that heavyweight that he's gunning for?
He's gunning for Ngannou, dude. He's the current champion. Francis Ngannou, another dude who he just touches you and I'll knock you out. He's got that Jake Paul factor where he just man, dog, it just takes one hit.
No shit.
So he's gunning for that dude. I think he returns early next year, John Jones, either against Ngannou or Stipe, which he's the #1 contender right now in the UFC. Stipe Miocic. He holds the record for defending the title most in the heavyweight division in the UFC, and I think it's only like 5 times. So the heavyweight division is tough, dude. That's a tough division to conquer and stay undefeated. It's probably impossible in the UFC.
Now here's another title that I haven't seen been stripped. The fucking marketing title. Conor McGregor holds that undefeated. There's no other self-marketing guy. Not even in boxing.
Oh, no, he's #1 of all time.
Bro, he's fucking awesome. I can't wait to see the dude put on another show in boxing just to bring that shit back. It's the first time I've seen Floyd lose. Floyd lost that fucking all 3 press conferences by far. The dude is hilarious, bro.
Come here, little boy.
And even in the cage, bro, he'll walk in and be like, I just want to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody. Fuck yeah. He's fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's lost his last 3 or 4 fights in a row, and nobody gives a crap.
No one gives a fuck. I don't even care.
Want to see the McGregor show,
dude. And that is the beauty of the marketing, self-marketing. Without that, you could be. You just said it earlier, Andre Ward, one of my top favorite fighters ever, and he went his whole career. Only hardcore fans knew him. Oh, from fucking Oakland, couldn't sell out his own arena.
Lou used to throw his draws at him when he would finish the fight. He would be like,
I still do. I'm like, Andre. Yeah. I still throw. I take out my boxes and shit. Yeah.
So in the UFC, there's a similar situation. So who I put on number 2, his name is Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
So same thing with him. He fucking ran the flyweight division for years, dog. But he didn't talk crap. He was in a self-promotion type of dude.
He was respectful.
But he didn't sell pay-per-views, dog. You know what I mean? He defended his title I don't know how many times. He was beating everybody, like looking untouchable, dude, for like a 5-6 year span where he just reigned that division until Dana White cut him, dog. He first traded in UFC history. He traded him for another fighter in a different organization, dude.
What organization?
I think it was One FC. It was One FC. So he traded him for a guy named Ben Askren. And Ben Askren.
Oh, Ben Askren. Yeah, by Jake Paul.
So he got traded for a GOAT, which he's still a GOAT. So now he's fighting in One FC, Demetrius Johnson, and he lost one fight. And then in the rematch, bro, it was so sick because the dude he's fighting is way bigger than him. And he beat him the first time, but the second fight, dude, Demetrius knocked this dude out with a flying knee. I was like, damn, dude, our boy is back. He's still goated out there.
Dude, that's the thing about MMA too, is you got to be so versatile. You got to be good. You got to somewhat be well-rounded. You can't just be lopsided to stand up or ground. Just perfect example, like Ronda Rousey. You know, her ground game was crazy, but standing up, if she wasn't weight bullying the people,
she got a glass chin.
Look at what was her name? Holly Holm. She was skinny, smaller. You know, way more.
But Holly Holmes was a boxer, right?
A kickboxer. Boxer and kickboxer. Oh, bro. She picked her apart. I wish I would have bet on that. So I have a younger brother that's he's not my real brother, but I've known him since he was a teenager. And he's a professional fighter. He fights on Bellator. He fought on LFA recently, and so here at Commerce. So we go to watch him. I'm actually wearing a shirt right now. I made some of these runs for him. It's hurricane season, so that's his nickname, the Hurricane. And
El Nino.
El Nino Training Center, baby. San Francisco, you dig?
Hey, did you know that Lou's from the Bay, bro?
I didn't know Lou was from the Bay.
Yeah,
Oakland, baby.
He's from the Bay, so that's why he said he wears Timberlands and hoodies when it's cold outside.
Every night, no matter what day.
I thought you were from the East Coast. Is he from Philly or what?
Nah, hell no. No. So anyway, this dude. So growing up as a he was a little wild teenager. He used to work with me, and that's how I met him. He was like 13, 14 years old, bro. He used to beat up fucking grown men, like 25-year-olds, bro, like nothing. Big old square jaw, big head. He's a born fighter, right? He just would train MMA probably to release anger or some shit. He wasn't like an angry kid, but you know what I mean? He just liked to fight. It's in him. And I remember hearing these stories. He would come like with a black eye, and I'm like, bro, what happened? And he's like, oh, just this guy, was fucking around, so I fucked him up. Like nothing. And he just get to work, and I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. What do you mean? You got in a physical altercation? He goes, no, I fucked him up. Oh, okay. So you physically beat him up? He goes, yeah. What happened? And he would tell me these details, and I'm like, how old was this guy? Or something about school, but he's like, oh no, he didn't go to school. He was like, I don't know, he was like 25. I'm like, what? And he was just, every weekend was a story, and I'm like, bro, one of these days you got to be careful. You're gonna get hurt. And his favorite thing was saying, hey, I like you, but don't make me fuck you up. He was just a fighter, bro. So obviously he grew up to naturally be a professional fighter, and all his friends were pro fighters, but he was a standout. He was crazy. So at this last fight he had like 3 weeks ago, it was the first time I seen him. In my eyes, he looked in trouble. The guy got a rear naked choke and was looking up, he even cracked his rib in the process and he was choking him out. And I'm like, oh my, it's such a stressful sport versus boxing. You just got to move a little bit. You get caught, you can get out of it. But on the ground, the motherfucker's choking you. And I'm watching this dude being bent backwards. And I'm like, that's my little brother, motherfucker, I had people from the Bay Area around me that I hadn't seen in years. His sisters were there. It was just, everyone was like this. I'm like, bro, I'm just waiting for the, because naturally everybody does the tap. And he's being stretched backwards and he's trying to get out and he's like, just veins everywhere. And I'm like, son of a bitch, like, how do you guys do that? And lo and behold, the kid gets out. Round ends. And I'm like, sweating. And I'm like, oh, this dude obviously is lacking oxygen. He's probably distraught. The opponent is like, no, I'm going to come out and I'm going to get you because now I know how to get you. Third round comes in. My boy comes out naturally, just the way he naturally does, comes in 2 pieces of that. Pop, 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 knocks him out. And I'm like, he's just born for it, bro. But watching him get stretched like that, like choked out, I couldn't even describe the stress I was going through and I was even fighting. Crazy, bro.
It's a crazy sport, dude. I love it. I love the UFC. I watched this since UFC 1. My homie's dad ordered it. He invited me over, and I fell in love with that sport.
That's before they had gloves, right? It was just bare knuckles.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. I think I watched. It was a tournament, right? Because I watched the first one, and I think like the first 2 or 3 fights, dudes lost their teeth. Was that one?
Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I remember Hoyce Gracie beating some dude.
Yeah,
I think his name was Timbo, some big yoked up dude, and he had
a choke, right?
No, he had like a little ponytail on his top of his head, and freaking Gracie just grabbed the dude and didn't let go of it for like the whole round until he ended up bringing him down enough to choke him out. But this dude was pounding on him, dude, and he wouldn't let go of that ponytail. He was just pulling this dude's hair, dude. It was wild.
Man, but that's a crazy sport, man.
That was the early days when you could do all kinds of stuff.
You know what's even crazier is this kid was a teenager training at a Gracie in San Rafael, and he had all his friends were training, so he was real heavy into it, and I wasn't really big. So my dad was a big boxer, but I wasn't into boxing the way I am now, and I was working a lot back then, so I wasn't really into into training for the sport or anything. And he goes, "Hey, I got tickets for the fight. You should come." And then I'm like, "All right." He was like, "Bring some people." And I'm like, "Oh, bring my dad and my cousin." He's like, yeah, pick me up. So we went deep, like 10 people. Bro, Chuck Liddell was there. And Chuck Liddell was huge at the time. Iceman came back and was beating everybody. He was there with his Ferrari. But you know who came up to us, who was chopping it with us? We didn't know who the fuck she was. But she probably wasn't even that big then. Was Gina Carano.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Gina Carano, bro. And now I look back, she's like on movies and shit. And I'm like, dude, that was a legend, bro. We were over there chopping it. Like, she was like nothing, too. There you go.
Yeah, she was the OG Ronda Rousey. She was like the first.
Exactly. But didn't get the credit that Ronda got, right? She just was basically like, I fucked everyone up. I'm out. I'm going to go do something else. But yeah, Gina Carano was.
And she was hot, so everybody was like, damn.
Yeah, and she was hot. Hell yeah, she was.
No, is.
She's
a little piece. She's a piece, bro. Yeah, man. Chuck Liddell. It was what the hell's his name?
I put Liddell at 4 in my list, top 5.
Yeah, Iceman was
Who's
nice,
number 3?
Number 3,
1, 2, 4.
Silva.
No,
1 is Jones. 2 is Demetrius Johnson. 3 Silva. 4 Iceman. And 5, I'm gonna have to go with this dude named Glover Teixeira.
Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock.
He was dope, dude. But I like him.
Cena?
I like this gimmick more in WWE.
Yeah, good old Ken Shamrock. I got a guy that'll top all these dudes: Canelo, Silva, Jones,
Mayweather.
He even tops Floyd.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Nope. Tops him too.
Roy Jones Jr.
Mm-mm. Tops him too.
Big
Chuck
Chubbs.
Norris.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
nobody could. Oh,
Tell me Chuck Norris ain't the man, bro. Chuck Norris was the only dude that Bruce Lee himself said is the only guy that could beat me.
I
That's a fact,
remember.
That's
I
a
remember
fact.
they had the. I used to have a Chuck Norris T-shirt with like 10 facts.
Yeah. Yeah, when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't push himself up. He pushes the earth down.
Pushes the earth down, yeah.
Oh my God, all those facts are hilarious. I put up a post one time and nobody got it. That's how I know like people don't understand the Chuck Norris thing. What makes it funny is that it's factual. He was actually one bad motherfucker. Literally, right? And you look at him now, he's like 70 years old, but he don't look it. And they just, you know, like they just don't put the two because he's in movies and shit. They're like, oh, it's all fictional. I'm like, no, it's factual. So I put up this post one that I put up this post that yeah, Texas Walker Ranger, Texas, yeah. So I put up this post of you know, the aliens, the movie, the aliens, those fucking black creature things, and it's like dying, and Chuck Norris as a baby is busting out his chest. And it says how Chuck Norris was born, and people were like, I don't get it. I'm like, you got all those fucking people, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Wow,
Chuck
man.
Norris. I think Chuck Norris is the GOAT of combat sport.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
And then
he's
number
a
two is
living legend.
Number 2 is Johnny Lawrence.
I think you got me on that one.
Who's Johnny Lawrence?
You got me on that one.
From Karate Kid.
That's Tim White.
Oh!
No mames, güey.
Johnny Lawrence. Oh my God.
So where are you gonna be watching the fight on Saturday, Tolo?
My pad.
All right. So we're gonna IG live it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I enjoy my fights solo dolo or with a few people. I don't want to be interrupted. I like to just focus on the fight because that's my favorite way to watch it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For sure. You don't have to host.
Hey, so I have a question. What do you think of Joshua Fury?
I think Fury wins, but don't underestimate Joshua just because he's lost his last couple bouts. I think what this dude does more meant something in his head.
Psychologically?
That some athletes never snap out of for some reason. So
you're talking about Joshua?
But I got Fury.
So
winning.
Usyk shot out a tweet today. I think it was a tweet saying that since Josh was gonna fight Fury, and Fury's dodging Usyk, Usyk wants to fight Wilder. What do you guys think about that?
That'll be good.
Wilder needs to fight Reese.
So you rather see Reese Wilder over Reese Usyk?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather see Reese Wilder. Reese Wilder.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because he's my boy, dog. And Reese, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I love a chubby, fast guy.
Oh, that's why you love me, bro. Aww.
I know.
No, I don't know. I think
Wilder.
I think Usyk fucking mops a Wilder.
Well,
I like Usyk. I like Usyk, but like he said, like we were talking about earlier, it's the marketability. It's not all there yet.
Bro, he just fucking fought in the war, bro. That's not marketable enough.
No, not to. So if you ask the average dude, you know who Alexander Usyk is? No, I'm not heard of him. But you ask him, you know who Ruiz is?
Oh, that fat Mexican.
Oh yeah, that superstar guy. Yeah, the one that didn't get his ass up to fight the second time.
Loma's back.
Tolo knocks people out.
Did you guys know Loma's back next week? Loma's back.
Question is, who's Loma fighting next? Who is Teal fighting next? And who is Tank fighting next? That's the question.
Watch. Hold on.
Tank will beat Garcia. I don't think Garcia's ready for that fight.
I agree.
Tank's just he's a different animal. I think Tank and Pitbull got to go at it again with the full training camp.
That ain't gonna happen. He don't want it.
Lomachenko fights Jermaine Ortiz Saturday, October 29th.
Is Jermaine Ortiz good?
Yeah,
he's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
He's a good kid. Yeah.
Yeah. But who's Teal fighting next? That's what I want to know.
Teal is Stevenson's fighting too.
Oh, that dude's badass.
Yes.
The guy that beat fucking ¿cómo se llama ese güey? Fucking Oscar Valdez.
Okay.
Remember when Oscar Valdez lost and they gave him that win anyways? That Conceição?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's who Stevenson's fighting next.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a smart move by them.
Yep. September 23rd on ESPN, baby.
Oh, right around the corner.
Yep.
And that they're at 130 still, right?
Yes, sir, skis.
Question is, who is Teal fighting at 140? Because 140 is stacked.
140.
Mm-hmm.
Teal. Fuck, I don't know.
Because he looked good in his last fight. He did good.
He did.
He's got
I think he looked better at 140 than he did at 130. He
looked the same at 35. He looked the same. He looked the same.
Hell no. He looked sharper.
Nah, he's always been sharp like that. It's just he fought badass convulsions that didn't let him look that way.
Hey, bro, these cups right here, they keep your drink nice and cold. You see that?
Yes, sir. I can see that.
This is Jameson with agua mineral. Delicious. Cheers.
Very good.
Salud.
Cheers.
That sounds pretty good. Ginger ale?
Agua mineral.
Agua mineral. You gotta get the jarrito agua mineral. That's the best one. So here's the last one. Zurdo Ramirez. Bivol.
Oh, that's Bivol all day, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who you got?
I got to ride for my gente dog. I'm going with Zurdo.
I'm going for Zurdo too.
He's a big dude. He fucking cracks and he can box. It's gonna be a good one.
Bad. He is bad. But Bivol, no joke either. We kind of known that.
I gotta ride with my my Bivol.
Your Russian compadre.
Is he Russian? Is he Russian or he's from Uzbekistan too? Because that's the Beck the bully camp over there. Beck, Beck's the guy.
Yeah, I think he's Russian, man. If Bivol beats Zurdo, which I'm not saying is not possible, I'm just going for Zurdo. If he beats him, bro, I won't ever doubt him again.
You've doubted him once already, and you were wrong.
Against fucking Canelo, bro.
Yeah, you've doubted him. Yep, I didn't.
Against fucking Canelo. It's tough too.
I rooted, and I called it. I rooted for him in the Canelo fight, and I called it. And I'm doing it again. I'm going 2 for 2.
There you go.
And I will bet each of you another bottle.
Oh, really?
That Bivol wins.
Okay. I'll take that bet.
I like that.
I'm just kidding, guys. But Bivol wins. Bro, I'm going to be drunk as fuck hanging out with you guys on my dime.
We'll share with you.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. Hey, so why don't you give us a little bit of detail about what is the Roach Clip Podcast, bro? Because a lot of people hit me up like, hey, wait, what the fuck? What's the Roach Clip? Now
I get that a lot too.
We're a lifestyle podcast.
How I best describe the Roach Clip Podcast is they are your new edgy fuck what I call that shit? The fucking I'm trying to fucking blink right now. Current events. Your hood current events. They break down what happens. They break down what happens throughout the week. They put the little twist on it. They make it interesting. They make it fun. They make it hilarious. So why don't you give a little breakdown and give a little explanation about what is and what's the Roach Clip Podcast about?
The Roach Clip Podcast is a podcast about anything and everything. We speak boxing, like you said, a lot of current events. We talk about what's going on in the news, kind of get you get input from each member, which consists of Franco, the mustache of the South. We got Brody, the Blood Master General, and yours truly, Tolo, the motherfucking Dawn. And yeah, we just break it down. It's a lifestyle podcast. We talk a lot about our own lives and situations, stories, break down fights the best way we can, whether it's UFC, lots of boxing, zero WWE. We don't talk about that because we're not 9 years old anymore.
Hey, bro. How the fuck are you not gonna talk about wrestling, but you collect fucking wrestlers, bro? No mames.
Hey, but look at what wrestlers are they? They're all like old school ones that don't fight.
Yeah.
Steve
Hey,
Austin, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, when you got that Ultimate War one, bro, I was like low key hating because that shit was dope.
Yeah, I got some sick ones, dude. I'm like a little boy. I buy little toys all the time.
But yeah, dude.
You know what I got? I got the Julio Cesar Chavez Funko Pop.
No shit.
That one's tight.
And one thing that I truly respect about you guys is that you guys do a lot of fuck. I'm running on a fucking blank. This Jameson's hitting me.
Community outreach.
Community work, yes. A lot of community work, bro. And that's what I think
Really?
about you guys. Yeah, dude.
I don't advertise any of that. I don't talk about it because I do it from the kindness of my heart and I don't want to exploit people that are in those situations. But yeah, we do a lot of community outreach. We go out, we feed, we go to we call it the Skid Row of Phoenix. We set up barbershops, we set up meals. We get a bunch of donations for like clothes and what do you call it? Like hygiene products for them. But bro, I never seen anything like this. There's sometimes 6, 7 barbers come out with us. They bring their equipment. We set up chairs. We hook up whoever's in the line, bro. We don't leave till everybody gets their haircut. 20, 30, 40 people. We feed hundreds of people, and it's all community, and it's all from the help from the people at KDIF, Roach Clip Podcast, Project Christmas. That's our big one. Project Christmas. Last year was incredible, dog. We went to I think 6 projects. We had 2 trailers full of bicycles.
Oh shit.
We had I don't know how many truckloads of toys, and we ran the streets, bro, with like we were marching, dog. We had a caravan of 10 cars. We rolled down, like I said, 5, 6 projects in Phoenix. We had there was a DJ on one of the trucks, dog, speakers, and you know that's all part of our community outreach programs that we do run. I know we talk a lot of shit and joke a lot, but that's something that hits my heart. Like I said, I don't like to advertise it or be posting it on Instagram because that's not my style. I'm not saying it's wrong if you do or don't. I just don't feel right doing that. You know, if I give you a buck, it's because I gave you a buck because I want to give it to you, not because I want an award or a recognition for that fucking dollar.
That's dope. I didn't know that. I had no fucking clue. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, and that's why I really wanted to throw that out there, bro. And I wanted to give you guys your respect and your acknowledgement of what you guys do for your community. You know, my hat's off to you guys, bro. Mad respect. Keep doing what you're doing, and you know, I want you guys to invite us one day.
And I want to say rest in peace to the homie Verde from the Gummies. The Gummies are they're a bike motorcycle club, and they're one of the biggest reasons Project Christmas is as successful as it is. So rest in peace to the homie Verde from Los Gummies, and then shout out to El Pinche Abe from Que Suave Barbershop, another big influence, another big community leader that helps a lot. You know, and he's just like us, bro. He's a vato loco, but he has a heart. And when you have a heart, bro, and you have a platform, or you're able to at least try to get people to donate and bring things in. You know, the mountain gets higher. The mountain is, the more people can help, even if it is just for that one day. You never know what these kids are gonna experience from this, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I wanna throw out. I don't know if I'm down. I don't know if Lou's down, but I want you to invite us away, and we want to come down, and we want to help, and we want to support your movement. You know what I mean? So any of your next functions, you know, I'm down. I don't know if Lou's down.
We got two. So we do the Thanksgiving one and then the Project Christmas. So either of those two, I'll send you the dates once they're confirmed. And then if you guys can make it to either or, that'd be dope.
Yeah, dude. I would love to, bro. I would love to, you know what I mean, contribute any way that we can to help out you guys in the community, and whatever you guys need, bro. You know, you have our support.
For sure, bro. Thank you.
That's dope, man. It's dope and everything, but I've had a bad experience with that. You guys might have arranged it a little different.
Yeah, I mean the system that we have has been working. You know, the way we've done it. Cops that came, told us it's cool, keep doing it, and we have strong leadership, and that's like the most important thing. Is having the people up front, just like the homie Abe, his wife. She's not scared to tell a motherfucker, dude, hey, get to the back of the fucking line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're helping you, but don't take advantage of this shit.
Right.
You know, just little shit like that. You gotta have that personnel, because not everybody's able to do that. I know I'm not. I'm not gonna like fucking yell at a motherfucker, you know? That's just not my style. But her, like, and the way she don't do it ruthlessly.
No, but she's firm.
It's firm to where you're like, oh shit, I better listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know somebody.
Yeah, we haven't
like
had
that.
no issues. It's been smooth, dude, and we're probably in the roughest part of Phoenix doing this, dog.
That's
awesome.
Dope,
bro. That's
awesome.
Super dope, bro. And I've seen that you guys done that, and I just wanted to give that a little bit of light, you know what I mean, to our listeners, and you know what I mean, to our people that listen to us. You know, if you're out there in the Phoenix area, you know, hit up the Roach Clip Podcast. Where can they follow you at, bro?
At Roach Clip Podcast on Instagram, and also there's Phoenix Impact. That's the name of the charity group that everything runs through. It's a nonprofit organization. It's all legit. So there's paperwork behind it as well. You know, we're not just doing this rogue style. We're doing it as legit and legal as possible as well.
So make sure you guys go look into that. You know what I mean? Get behind it, support it. You know what I mean? Follow it, sponsor it, whatever you can do. You know what I mean? We're just trying to make the community better.
Salud, homie. Thank you, bro.
Saludcita de la buena, my homies. How's everybody's drink? Am I the only one?
Un poquito.
I finished mine already.
I'm using the gelato cup.
Stay away. All right, bro. Saludcita.
Salud. To the Roach Clip Podcast and to the Boxing Club Podcast.
That was bomb.
That was fine.
But well, I guess that concludes today's episode of the Boxing Club Podcast with our special guest, Tolo, the motherfucking Don. From the Roach Clip Podcast.
Straight out of Phoenix, Arizona, representing Lake Elsinore, California.
Hey, bro, anything you want to say before we jump off? Any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, shout out to all the roaches. Shout out to my pod mates, Franco and Prodi, and shout out to you two vatos, the one and only Big Chubbs and the one and only Lou Almighty. Thank you guys for keeping us entertained, keeping us up to date with the boxing content all over your YouTube, Instagram. I love it. Keep doing it, dog. I see
and
you guys.
We are now on Facebook too.
Oh, even Facebook, so you can tell your nana and your tia about it.
And Twitter.
Your nana, tia. That was awesome.
Lou Almighty, what's up, dog? You got something to say?
No, man, I'm still blown away. I would have never guessed. Not that it means nothing, but that's dope. Like literally no
dope,
publicity.
Dude. Hey, we gotta
That's
go out
tight.
there. We gotta go out there, fucker, and support the homies out
First of all, don't tell me what to do. Secondly, yes, I'll go.
Nah,
that's dope.
Yeah, I think that she's fucking dope, bro. And you guys do a back to school one too, right?
Back to school? No, we used to when I was with the other spot, but they were shady. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that was more of a shady thing where I didn't agree with a lot of the principles of it, so I had to kind of back out of it. I'm not gonna throw no names out there, but what we going on right now, I've been doing it with this group for about 2 years now, and we do about four things a year. You know what I mean? Like once a quarter.
Hey, but big shout out to Franco too, because he's a huge activist to that shit, right?
Oh, he's the mouth of the South, baby. Yeah, that was a super activist. He's my Martin Luther King Jr., dog.
No, that's why, bro. I know what he's about, and I know he's legit, and I know that he does it out of the kindness of his heart. So fucking Franco way, I know you fucked up your neck way. Stop eating pussy for so long, bro.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Come up for some air.
Shout out to the most electrifying news anchor of all time, Mr. King J. The homie King J's been sitting back here.
Oh, the fucking the snake whisperer.
The snake whisperer.
The snake whisperer? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I was like 200 snakes in his house.
See, way.
What?
Snakes, iguanas. He's like one of them dudes.
Oh, I ain't going to
He's the fucking reptile whisperer way.
Yeah,
definitely the reptile whisperer. He even has a job now, bro, like working for a sanctuary and shit, working with
shit.
Animal. Yeah, so that's dope. At least
that's fucking badass.
And then he's getting himself, climbing that mountain. So shout out to King J.
Yeah, shout out to you, King J. Keep doing your thing, boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our the end of the show. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at Boxing Club _podcast. We are on Facebook at the Boxing Club Podcast. Check us out on YouTube at the Boxing Club Podcast. And check us out on Twitter at the Boxing Club Podcast.
Damn, Donald Trump over here. You got Twitter fingers?
Well, I call him twatter. I got twatter fingers.
Let me smell them.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, fucking ring the bell, and all that other good stuff. You know what I mean? My boy Lou Almighty coming up with some sick ass videos for the channel.
Sick ass fool.
We got some sick shit coming, so stay tuned. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout. And we love y'all. We out.
Love y'all.
We out.